We'll be focusing on releasing anxiousness, building sleep cravings, and uneasiness around our relationship.
Hi, Mashonda.
So
Good
please feel free to find a
evening.
quiet space, sit comfortably,
How was your
with your
weekend?
back against the chair,
It's time for our evening reading.
and your hands
I'm going to be quick on and off. I have a lot to do to get ready for our challenge. So I don't want to stay on too long because I want to make sure we're ready to go for October 1st and that all the ladies have their welcome emails and have all their stuff turned in and their before photos turned in by the 5th. So in order to make sure you guys are ready to go, I'm trying to make sure I can make sure you're ready to go. So I don't want to be on here too long. I do have the meditation in the background, so please feel free to come on in, sit back, relax, and let's meditate. I'm still loving on that lotion. If you want to know where you can get that lotion from, you let me know because baby, this lotion is so good. It's like it actually has collagen in it. That's why. But my hands hurt sometimes. Hi, Miss Penny. Welcome in. We're having our weight loss meditation. It's IRISE Sunday. It's time for our daily reading where we'll read Melanie Beattie today for our motivational Sunday reading. My name is Coach Kenya. I used to weigh like 600 pounds. We don't anymore. We out here trying to do our thing and be healthy and do it right. We've been doing it for about 11 years. So we got a little consistency on deck. We do know how to do that. If we don't know how to do nothing else, we consistent, okay? So with that being, without further ado, please feel free. TR, welcome in. Welcome in to the best moderator in the building. We are doing our weight loss meditation. Come on in, sit back, relax, and enjoy this IRISE Sunday.
Food is my nourishment, not my comfort. Food is my nourishment, not my comfort.
Welcome in, Pretty on Purpose. Welcome back. So today is Sunday, Pretty on Purpose, and on Sundays we do weight loss meditation before our motivational reading, okay? So what you hear, if you're new, what you're hearing in the background is our weight loss meditation, which is a series that I've created with my team, and we use this to help with food noise, obsessive compulsive thinking about food, cravings, orthorexia issues. It also helps individuals who suffer from things such as maybe eating issues, such as like similar, like maybe little disorders and things like that. This also helps kind of calm that anxiousness down and helps bring the body back to a homeostatic state, calms the anxiousness, and also helps with emotional sobriety. So welcome in, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Place your feet flat on the floor, lean your back to the chair, place your hands palm up in your lap, close your eyes gently, take a deep breath in, and let's meditate.
I honor my body and listen to its true hunger. I honor my body and listen to its true hunger.
Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, Carter and Anna. Welcome in. If you're new and you're coming in, just go ahead and tap the like button and let me know you're here. Or drop a comment in the chat. Let me know if you're meditating with me, if I'm meditating alone. Good evening, and welcome in. Trying to make sure you can hear okay. Welcome in. We are currently doing weight loss meditation. If you've never experienced it before, it is life-changing. It can truly help you with food noise and cravings and obsessive compulsive behavior around food.
I feed my spirit with positivity and my body with nourishment. I feed my spirit with positivity
And my body with nourishment. Hi, Gemini, welcome in. Hi, friend. I did receive many of your messages. I have your name down. I've been going through the list one at a time, either messaging you, emailing you, or calling you. So be sure you check your email, your text message, or if you missed a call from a spam, that's 480-418. That's Coach, okay? I know a lot of you reached out because you want to take advantage of the 10 people that get to get the, when you start the enhanced weight loss program, you get to get your fourth month, you get to get it 50% off and then your fourth month free. That deal only has 5 more seats, and that does expire at midnight. So unfortunately, if you already had an interview and you weren't able to take advantage of that particular special or enrollment special, it expires at midnight. So unfortunately, those prices are no longer valid. But we're always coming up with new offers, so don't worry. We always coming up with new ways and new offers to work with our ladies and to support you to reach your goals and get you where you want to be. So don't you worry, okay? Hi, Ruby K. Hi, Gold Digger. How are you all doing? Please come on in the building, sit back, relax, and tap that like button if you don't mind. My name is Coach Kenya. I lost about 400 and some odd pounds, and boy, it was a struggle, but we out here with it. Did that thing about 10 years ago, so we just maintaining it like it ain't nobody business. So if you want a weight loss and wellness journey and you want to know the tricks of the trade to maintenance, and sit down, follow, and sit, and let me blow your mind. Let me blow your mind. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, dark and lovely. Hey, Facebook and YouTube. What's up, Instagram?
I am in control of my relationship
With food.
I
am in control of my relationship with food. Welcome in, Yvonne and A&M. You've just tapped into a weight loss meditation session that helps with obsessive compulsive thinking, food noise, cravings, restricting. It actually helps with emotional sobriety. My name is Coach Kenya. I'm a retired professional counselor who's lost over 470 pounds naturally, and I help other people gain the knowledge, access, and information they need to sustain and maintain their weight loss too. Thank you so much. Come on in, beautiful, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifts. Hi, CJ. You may get the full video of the weight loss meditation in a series or a playlist of weight loss meditation based videos off of my YouTube channel. So be sure you follow, like, and subscribe. We load those videos up once a month. So we always are trying to give you new videos with new binary beats to help with those issues that many of us are having related to weight loss and wellness that nobody talks about. Everybody want to talk about their waistline and the scale. Don't nobody want to talk about them brain cells that's jacked up. Let's talk about them. Amen. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember, if you message me for the challenge or you commented on one of the posts tonight, I will go through all those posts, get your names, and start messaging you. Don't worry, don't stress. We got it. I've gotten a lot of emails and a lot of messages, and I promise you, y'all overwhelm me when y'all do that. My poor team has to deal with me when y'all call me demanding stuff. And then they have to talk me off the ledge because I feel like we done dropped the ball on something. Y'all can't keep stressing my staff out like that by stressing me out. Y'all got to relax, okay? Y'all got to relax. Y'all got to relax. Okay? Y'all have to relax so I can relax. Hi, Taz. So if you sent me a message for your spot in the challenge, I didn't give it away. There were 10 of you in the live that said you want to end. I kept those 10 spots. It's so just hang on. I'll get to you. We had over 100 people reach out. So I have to weed out the people that might have misunderstood the challenge because we don't want to have anyone in there that doesn't want to do what we're trying to do for the next 100 days and make history. Okay? Hi, Spice Queens. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're finishing up our weight loss meditations and affirmations. I'm your girl, Coach Kenya. Lost 470 naturally, and I'm helping you sustain and maintain the best health and wellness after the age of 40 so you can look snatched all the way to the back. Been in the game 10 and a half, 11 years. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm not quick to this. I'm with this. You understand me? I'm not a microwave pop-up coach. I'm not your internet. Let me sell you a meal plan and get you on, my friend. I've been doing this longer than some of you even been heavy, honey.
I am worthy.
I was doing this when some of y'all was in high school, okay? I've been working in mental health and wellness and psychiatric services since 2000. Yes, we're on the 26. We're on the way to the 26. I don't know if you know, but we on our way to the 26. That mean that girl got about 26 of them years. They call it knowledge. Hey, now. They call that information. Sister, Taz, if you saw these emails I got, they are working me. Y'all gotta relax. I'm real chill. I don't harass my ladies like that because weight loss can't be like that. Y'all can't keep making weight loss aggressive. Listen, you freaking out over the challenge is not gonna get the 10 pounds off, okay? Now relax. Just relax. I'm gonna do everything I told you I was going to do. My team is going to do everything we told you we was going to do because this is what we do. Remember, this ain't our side hustle. This is what we do. This is our career. We love it. We enjoy it. But it stresses us out when we have hundreds of emails asking the same questions when I posted about it. I need you to read. Because remember, I'm an educator. I'm a teacher. So I teach you. I can do a whole lot for you, but it's better if I empower you to do it for you. So I'm going to give you the knowledge, the access to it, and then you're going to do it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that I'm just going to give it to you and be done with you. No, I'm going to do it and then ensure that you're doing it. Okay? So relax. If you have claimed your seat, sent your coin, your $10 coins in, you're about to have a time of your life. Yes. Like the woman said, oh my gosh, this is like a $10,000 challenge. I'm definitely down. Yes, it is. You're getting one-on-one coaching, group coaching, meal plans, meditations. Are you ready for me? Again, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm always ready for you, Gordy. So we're going to do all of that, you guys, but we're doing it in the form of a challenge. So it could be fun during the holidays so none of us fall into sadness. But the most challenging part is, remember, we don't diet here. So a lot of y'all are stressing me and my team out for diet materials. I don't have them. I can't give you no calorie. I don't do none of that. I know a lot of times when y'all hear my story, y'all probably think I'm making it up because you're probably thinking, how could this person really lose all that weight? And she didn't diet. She didn't count no calories. She didn't do nothing. No, I didn't do nothing. I fed my body with nutrition because nutrition can heal you. When properly done, you can actually heal your body by eating right. Anyway, I digress. All I'm saying is relax. Okay? Relax. Okay? There is no, everything is in your WhatsApp group. If you go look at the messages, they're there. If something changes, I immediately go to that WhatsApp group and me and my team let you know. that something's changed. We have a Facebook group as well. If you're in the Facebook group, we're building the guide out for you. The challenge starts October 1st. That's day 1. Day 0 is September 30th is day 0, which means on day 0, you should have everything you need. Thank you so much. You should have everything you need on day 0 to get going, okay? And I see a bunch of you ladies that are in the challenge in here right now. So on day 0, I need you ready to go. Okay, that means go ahead and get your before photos done. That means go ahead and get your 2 journals. That means make sure you know your resistance bands are all 3. Make sure your vibration plate works. Make sure you have a mat. You will need a mat. I'll tell you why later. You will need a mat. You're going to need your Ionic Supreme, your Cleanse for Life, your Vaughn BT, and if you're going to go make it from scratch, you're going to need your mint, ginger, lemon, honey, and mint, ginger, lemon, and honey. Okay, that's going to make that ingredient for you if you're going to go with it without the isogenics products. The next thing you're going to need a gallon jug of water for the days that we do our 45-minute workouts. Okay, there will be 45-minute workouts 1 time a week. You will be asked to participate. That is one of the ways you will get your points. We are going to decide on that time. Due to the schedules, we may be early in the morning in order to catch our East Coast and our West Coast people. It may be a very early in the morning time, be more like 6 a.m. AZ time. Okay, so that's just another heads up. You can say I'm allergic to repeat myself. Oh, you know what? You should have never said that. I'm allergic to repeat myself. I can't do it. Okay, so what else I need to update on the challenge before we do the reading? Everything I told you still stands. There's no someone asked me, one of the messages that came through said, can you please have a detailed structured layout? Sweetheart, it's a challenge. It's in the chat. Go in the chat. It's in there. It has all the details of what you're going to be doing for now, and then as we continue to roll out each day of 30, you'll get the next set of 30. Okay. I know a lot of people that are competitive. They like to be able to see everything's going on so they can kind of plan and predict. So that won't be this place, okay? You can do that somewhere else. But here, you won't control this, okay? Take that over there somewhere else. So what we're going to do is run like I always run this challenge the same. It's real laid back. It's meant to help people have less stress. So I can't have you come in here stressing the challenge out because it's for people to come here so they can feel safe and work through hard times of the year so they can feel like it's fun. If we come in here and overdate it with stressing people out about you losing your 4 pounds that you need to lose, that's not going to help my women that really need to be here for mental health and wellness, okay? So we're going to keep this situation real balanced out. It's my job and the job of my team to do that, and we will do a good job of that. If you feel like you cannot keep it cute, I'll just ask you to leave and give you your money back. Ain't no big deal. No feelings hurt, no harm, no foul. You can try again next year, okay? Were you ever diabetic and fasting? Yes, I was diabetic. A couple years ago, I looked at my fingertips in one of those lights, and I could still see where they used to prick me in the hospital all the time. I could still see them in my fingertips. Yes, I was indeed pre-diabetic, and yes, I fasted when I was pre-diabetic. I do have diabetics that fast, but they must fast a certain way, and it's for a certain amount of time. Because with diabetics, if you fast too long or at the wrong time, you'll overcreate the acid, and it'll mess with your sugar level by cutting on your pancreas, making your pancreas think it has stuff to break down when what it's trying to break down is acid. It then overproduces enzymes and boosts your sugar through the roof. So fasting, when you have certain gastrointestinal issues, must be done with caution. Remember, I educate you guys about this, about the gut health. We talk about it in a series in my program. About when you have gut health issues, remember, gut health is like a private. Think of gut health like your train station. And every train has to come in your train station and be refueled and park and refuel to go to this next destination. But if your train station is filled with acid and toxins and unnecessary bowelage and things like that, then when my train goes to come in there, one, it's going to be cloudy. The vision is going to be unclear. Secondly, I'm not going to have anywhere to park because it's debris in the way. Thirdly, I'm not going to want to be in there long, so I'm going to hurry up and rush my way out because it's toxic. This is how the body acts with food, nutrition, and etc. The train station, let's say, is your IBS, or let's say inflared abdominal issues, right? Say that's the cramping, the flare-ups, the nausea, the blurry vision. That's blocking the train. When the train get in there, it can't see because it's blocking it, right? When you begin to do the things to lessen the acid, then the train can come in there and see. Now, Some of us don't realize that our stomach is the culprit to our issue. When you have stomach issues, it affects malabsorption and nourishment. Therefore, people with stomach issues may often be suffering from malnourishment, which is leading to obesity, because you're eating the nutritious items, but you're not ingesting enough of it before it goes to your biliary tract in order for it to produce your metabolism cutting on and being active enough to equate consistency and weight maintenance or weight loss. Don't know if you caught that or understood that. As I said, I won't be on long live, I'll be short. Day 269, we made it, guys. We've been doing this thing for 269 days. Thank you so much. And a shout out to all you who've been rocking with us all this time on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Thank y'all so much for riggedy rocking with your girl coach for over 269 days, making it count, showing up and putting your fear to the side and facing your front. Today for day 269 of IRISE Sunday, he carried me so I could rise is our theme. He carried me so I could rise is our theme. He carried me so I could rise is our theme. It says, the reason I'm still here is simple. God wasn't finished with me yet. If you know my story, you know that I was in hospice, 592 pounds on a bunch of tubes, and I'd been given 30 days to live, and I proceeded to plan my funeral. As a matter of fact, at my end of life meeting, I looked a doctor in his eye, and I said to him, at least I shall die with a full stomach. My only concern at that very moment, even though I had children, I had a husband, I had a family, I had a life, my only concern was dying with a full stomach. This is what food addiction really looks like. This is what food addiction sounds like. This is what food addiction presents like. It presents like a crack head eating food, okay? So essentially, I was willing in that moment, because of the emotional pain I was enduring, I was willing to continue to eat myself to death if that meant I didn't feel the pain prior to my demise. Thank you so much, Aliska. Is it Alika? Aliska. So I was willing to die to keep eating so that I couldn't feel. Are you following me? I was willing to die to keep eating so I couldn't feel. Because what I was really running from was the feeling. And it just so happened that the expression of the unregulated emotions were showing up in my weight. You understand? See, what you see in this picture with me is years of unhealed sexual abuse, domestic violence, neglect, trauma, abuse, illness, terminal illness, rapes, molestations. What you see is a physical expression of the unhealed traumatic experiences that I never was allowed to experience. This is what you see. It goes on to say, there were nights I thought it was my last, mornings I didn't want to face, moments when the pain was louder than my prayer. How many people can relate to that? How many people can relate to having that physiological, emotional, and mental and physical pain to the point where it feels as if you will die if you move another moment? Did fruits raise your blood sugars? It's it's God's made me healthy better than sweets for me. Okay, I think you said it's. I think you're saying that it's healthy. No sugars. Fruits didn't raise my blood sugar then, and it doesn't now. And that was because when I was in the hospital, it was only so much fruit that I had access to. I had mostly fruit access to junk food.
And when you're ready.
But God, He stepped in where my strength ran out. He lifted me when I couldn't lift myself. He reminded me that death wouldn't have the final word. Destiny would. Day 269 is proof that rising isn't about perfection. It's about promise. I rise because He carried me. I rise because purpose still carries my name. I rise because love refused to let me stay down. When in your life do you need to stop carrying it alone and let God carry you? When in your life do you need to stop carrying things alone and let God carry you? Now I'm going to say that 2 more times. When in your life do you need to let God stop carrying you, carrying it alone and let God carry you? I'm going to read it again. When in your life do you need to stop carrying it alone and let God carry you? Tap the like button if that resonates with you. I want to take a poll and see who this resonates with. Taz, me as well, Taz. I am a carrier. Amen, Terry. Amen. I am a carrier. I will carry the weight of a problem unnecessarily. I'm learning as I get older that I only have one back. And if I keep picking up stuff that's heavy to carry it, eventually my back is going to break.
Now let's meditate.
Eventually my back will break. It will break from continuously packing the things that are simply too heavy for me to carry. Right? Which is why today's theme is He carried me so I could rise. He carried me so I could rise. Any thoughts, any reflections on tonight's reading? Any thoughts, any reflections on tonight's reading? Nope, you guys have been quiet the last couple of days. Last night you guys were pretty talky. We talked a lot, pretty on purpose, and it's like 10 of us, so we talked a lot last night. It was a blast. We had a good time. Okay, so if you left me a message, ladies, for the challenge, when I get done with my meetings tonight, even though it'll be late for you, it's not that late here. I'll be able to go ahead and finish messaging you all. I still need to respond to 15 more messages. There were a total of about 100, and it's about 15 more to go. I've been sending emails and text messages. You're either going to get the link to sign up, or if you've already signed up, you're going to get your email that tells you everything you need to do, and you're going to get the links to add yourself to the WhatsApp chat in the Facebook group, okay? So if you haven't signed up yet, go ahead and sign up. You still have time to do that. It's only $10. When do you feel tense or emotional? Do you read? Probably saying, do I read the Bible? Yes, I actually am a prayer. I pray three times a day, so I use the Bible as an anchor. I think you're asking me about the Bible. I use the Bible as an anchor in my life. Without God, I don't know where I would be. I suffer from depression and anxiety. I have many people in my family do. Yes, I do. Many people in my family have suffered from depression and anxiety, so I know I have a propensity for certain behaviors. So I have to do certain things to make sure I don't become a statistic. Or I will become a statistic, if that makes sense. Or I will become a statistic. So, yeah. It's a true story, baby. I will. So I have to be really careful. So if I'm going through it, I'll get my Bible verses. Like today, I was on the phone and my girl was like, "Your energy's high, sister. You gotta chill out." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, it's not, my intention is not for it to come over like that. I'm literally asking you the questions they asking me." But it was like what she was saying. She was like, everything is good the way we had it. Just because people are asking that's something they feel they want. That's not something that we've decided our group needs. So you don't have to change nothing. It's just somebody's opinion. They can have their opinion. They can ask for certain things, but you've already done those things. You don't have to redo nothing, So she was just really reminding me, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Just relax. Let's communicate and make sure we on the same page, and everything's going to work out. And so what faith falls under it. I don't know. So what faith falls under it. What do you mean, baby?
I honor my body.
Is my program a faith-based program? Yes. Do I pray with my clients, over my clients, for my clients' family? Yes. Do I believe in God? Yes. And do I prefer to work with women who are God-fearing women? 100%. Am I into any form of other spiritual stuff? No. As I talked about last night, I don't believe in any of that. I ain't wicking it. I don't need you to read no cards to me. I don't need you to have no energy in the sky for me. I don't want you to touch your rocks over me. I don't need you to talk to the moon for me or nothing. I'm good. I'm going to go on and talk to Jesus and test my luck. But yes, we are a faith-based program. We have women from all walks of life. We have several ladies who practice the Muslim faith, Christian faith, Southern Baptist, Pentecostal. We actually have a wide plethora. We even have several ladies who are Jehovah faith. So we do not shut out anyone who has their own religious belief system. That's not how we work. As you know, none of those really believe in the devil. So that's kind of how much we work it. Like, we ain't doing no weekend over here. So you're gonna probably have to find a community where they do that at. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm very, very much spiritual feel, and I love being able to not only pray for my women when they're going through, but pray for their families. Because my women have children and grandchildren that get sick and end up in the hospital. They have husbands that get diagnosed with life-threatening diseases, and I can't fix any of that, but I know a man that can, because he's done some things for me that I can stand on fact and know that he's about that life. And so because of my experiences of him proving to me that he's about that life, therefore it tells me that I can safely double down into praying and fasting, not just for my family, myself, and my people, but for my team, my clients, their children, their children's children's, their moms, their dads, their husbands. Why? Because God has already proven to me on my own story that he's I'm worried. I've asked God, please help my daughter. He will help your daughter, baby. Don't worry. My oldest daughter called me, says my youngest daughter is kicked out from a friend's. Oh, she will listen. Taz. God is the ultimate overseer and doer. And one of the things when stuff is going on with our kids is we want to get in there and try to manipulate all the people, places, and things to make our kids' situation better. But what we have to understand is that the best, most powerful thing we can do is surrender and ask God to take over, because that's the ultimate power. Because we can't once our children have a mind of their own, we actually can't control what they do no more. Y'all do know that, right? See, many of us in the parenting arena, I got the knowledge of this real early with my daughter. We do the best we can raising them, right? That's all we can do. You realize once they have a mind of their own, that's the key, their own, everything you taught them could potentially go out the window. And it has nothing to do with you failing. It has nothing to do with any of that. Nothing. It has everything to do with your child having their own mind. You can teach a child everything right, and they still go out in these streets and do everything wrong. This is why we got to have a God. Because one thing I've learned working with over 14,000 people, it's down up to 15,000. We don't control people. We think we control them. We want to control them. We need to control them. But at the end of the day, a person will do exactly what they want to do. And that's hard with our children, with our loved ones. But it's in that space where we got to grow. Here's today's reading. It says, forgiveness will complete the process. Forgiveness will complete the process. Do visit Bryce Canyon, a man advised, but do it later, after you've driven through the other part of Utah. It's like the icing on the cake. So it is with forgiveness. It's the icing on the cake. Forgiveness is a simple word, but a difficult, complicated process. Forgiveness is also essential if we want to find happiness and joy. Thank you, Terry. Have a good night. To forgive too soon before we felt all we needed to feel along the way is incomplete. Forgiveness based on denial won't work. And not to forgive after we felt our emotions, our anger, rage, pain, and betrayal will harden our hearts and keep us closed. We'll have loose ends to tie up and an unfinished connection to our past. We'll have unfinished business with others, even though we may not see them, speak of them, or consciously think about them any longer. We won't be free, and neither will they. Sometimes we need to seek forgiveness because we've tried everything else and nothing works to bring us back to peace. Sometimes forgiveness finds us unexpectedly, transferring our hearts, softening us, opening us up, and renewing our hearts in our relationship. Sometimes forgiveness surprises us because it's the last thing we thought we would need to feel whole again. Forgiveness is often the completion of a process. It's the icing on the cake. Melanie Beatty. Need I say more? That alone is heavy. That alone is like really heavy. It basically said forgiveness is the key. Like it says, even if you don't see the person or you're not around a person and you think you've forgiven them, that if you have not, the emotions, the anger, bitterness, and sadness will always rise up when you're around them if you haven't fully did forgiveness. So on this IRISE Sunday, day 269, it's proof that rising isn't about perfection, it's about promise. You rise because God can carry you. You rise because purpose still calls your name. and you rise because love refused to let you stay down. At the end of the day, forgiveness and forgiveness and healing are two different things. When we forgive, that's one process. When we heal, that's a totally different process. Many of us have did forgiving and no healing. Many of us have tried to heal, but missed out on forgiving. Without one, the other suffers. And without the other, one can't be possible. I pray that you may be blessed, that you have an absolutely phenomenal IRISE Sunday. Get out there, go do your thing, get prepared for your week, get your meal prep ready to go, plan your workouts, plan your meditation, plan your time with God, and plan to show up for you, because no one else, nowhere else, Hayazita will do it the way you can do it. May God bless you and keep you. I'm Coach Kenya, that girl that lost 479 pounds, naturally, and kept that thing. Good night, y'all. God bless y'all. You're amazing, Taz. Taz, I'll see you tomorrow, baby. I'll see you tomorrow. Excellent. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to get the 100 and 100 challenge. We're looking for 100. Well, we don't need 100 women no more, because it's a lot of voices, a lot of messages in there. But I do still think we need more, like 50 or 60, probably 70. So tap on in, and we'll love to have you. Hi, Lakeisha. 100 and 100 challenges to help you lose 10 pounds over the next 100 days, supporting you. I do believe and know that women typically lose anywhere from 30 to 50 pounds following my program for 12 weeks. Therefore, I know that everybody will lose not only 10 pounds, but more than that. Let's go. Let's go. It's a challenge to keep you focused. You're hitting the game over the holidays so you don't fall into depression, the stress eating about what you can't afford and what you can't buy. No, ma'am. When you worried about not being able to get them kids Christmas, you're going to take your butt to the gym and you're going to do some push-ups and sit-ups and talk to the Lord above, okay? All right, that's what we're going to do. Hi, Miss Stewart. May God bless you. And we are going to continue to show up and go up, because at the end of the day, baby, we don't play. God bless you. Keep you. Have a great night. My name is Coach King.